Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? That was by Cooking Soul. I cannot take credit for that masterpiece. I love his content. I love his music. I love his chops and samples of how he puts things together. I just want the brother to know that, hey, I enjoy everything that you literally put out there. So, with no further ado, we definitely want to get into that as the content that we're going to be talking about here today on B.M.T. This is pretty big news. And there's going to be a lot of feelings about this. There's going to be a lot of feelings. I honestly couldn't tell you where I'm going to go with this one. Oh, oh man. Jay, you already know we was trying to get the Shoney's intro. We was trying to get that Shoney's commercial, but Viacom, they wouldn't give it to us. They wouldn't give it to us. It's okay. It's okay. There's going to be a lot of feelings towards this. Low value man said, get ready for a lot of Transformers, weirdos, and in a relationship BS. What's going on, James Doe? We also have Lovely J, as well as Overall 99 Media. So, this is going to be a pretty good, it's not going to be long because we're just reporting. We're just reporting on that. Where's my links? There we go. Boom. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to go grab the information because I like to actually cite the source. Maybe Tyler Perry will get shown. Listen, Tyler Perry, if you do it, I will gladly work for you. You don't even have to pay me, bro. All I just ask for is free meal tickets for me and Jay, so that way we can feed our family. You don't have to pay us. Well, Jay, she don't want me to speak for her. You can pay her in Starbucks coffee, pumpkin spice. Jay wants pumpkin spice coffee and free pastry. I would like cream cheese danishes. Mainly, if you bring back apple butter fritters, I've already argued with them to get them back. I've already sent all kind of threats, letters. I'm black. I've been wrongly underprivileged. So yeah, if we can get back apple butter fritter for doggone Starbucks, we will be made in the sun. So we're in the works for that. But let's get to it. Let's get to it and let's pull up the latest information that has come up. We know how everybody may feel. Everybody, how they feel about Tyler Perry. He's the devil. He's evil. He pushes an agenda. But aside from all of that, we got the news. We have to report that of a little commentary because I know anybody going to talk about that. So let's grab it. What has Tyler Perry been up to? What has Tyler Perry been up to? And I'm all for, you got to learn how to move in silence. Don't say anything. You know what I'm saying? Don't say anything. Just be about your business. And this is pretty interesting because he's been quiet. I mean, he hasn't been quiet because Tyler Perry's already been on the OWN network, the Oprah Winfrey network, which is OWN. He's on Turner Broadcast Station, which is TBS. And also he also works ABC. So I gotta tip my hat off to Tyler Perry. He's been out there. He's been out there. Like the brother's been moving. He is not no little producer. He's not no Lee Daniels. He's not no Spike Lee. He's not no look. No, this is a made man. And y'all, we can say whatever we want to say about him, but however, the man has an extensive resume. You don't have to go to Hollywood to get into business anymore. You could just go straight over there. I mean, plenty of people have gotten put on to his showcases. They've been added on add-ons. His Disney uses him. Marvel uses him. So he got some checks. So it's fair to say the man over the years, and I remember I was seeing his play since I was like in my early 20s. So, I gotta say he's built a rapport from poverty to billionaire. That's nothing to scoff at. Tyler Perry to take control of B.T. According to recent, let's make sure we make this big. According to recent report from the stream, Tyler Perry is set to take control of cable channel BET, and that's pretty big because BET is no longer controlled by Negroes, blacks, anybody. It's definitely not. It's definitely not controlled by anybody. Nobody black per se. And so I remember it was used to be owned by Bob Johnson, and he sold it. And everybody, oh man, Bob, what are you doing? Like, what I'm saying? He sold it. He bought a hotel. He said, man, I don't want to do with it no more. And then he sold it to another people, which was Paramount. And after that, guess what? It started losing money. The report mentions that Perry's acquisition comes as Paramount is losing money. Perry's deal is valued at an as of yet undisclosed amount. It will give him control of BET Media Group, which is also comprised of networks like VH1. And as you can see, if you were to click on Paramount, Paramount Studios, y'all know the one with the mountain, you see the stars come over and stuff. Yeah, that Paramount movies, Paramount Studio, Paramount TV. You watch a lot of different shows on there that are pretty big name shows on Paramount. Tyler Perry's on there. Perry is no stranger to working with BET. The star partnered with the company via his Tyler Perry Studios banner to create BET Plus, a streaming service that features both original films and series from the BET program library. Since its launch, the streaming service has been massive. And in 2021, BET Plus accounted for half of the subscriber growth and nearly all revenue growth for the channel. The news comes from the news comes following news that Paramount Global has been seeking to sell a majority of stake in BET. Earlier this year, Perry expressed optimism about buying the company, saying that if it was possible, he was very, very interested. So they're losing money. They're like, I don't see the point in why we got this dang company. All these people want to do is shuck, dance, twerk, and do all kind of crazy shit. So why do we still have BET? You know, we already know VH1 is dead. Black people got tired of the effery. That's BET losing money. That's BET losing money. Shout out to Iman. Hey, what's going on, Doug? Shout out to Doug. You know, let's see what would the overall say up there. You know, he said some stuff. I'm just saying. Watching any black man win, you'll see black men dissing him, looking for flaws. That is true. I'm not going to attack him. I'm not going to attack him because Tyler Perry is putting. To be fair, a lot of black actors got put on because of Tyler Perry now. You can honestly say a lot. Y'all would have gotten a lot of actors, movies, shows, and I mean, hey, your boy Will Smith would have been in jail. It's not for Tyler Perry. So I won't scoff at a man that is buying two highly asset empires. VH1 is not VH1. Michael Jackson couldn't even get VH1. And BET, I don't know. That's a pretty big jump. Hang on, let me see. So okay, so let's go over. Oh yeah, Will would have been in jail. What for what? Oh yeah. Chris Tyler Perry and Denzel stepped in between that. He stepped in between that. He said, "No, stop. Let him get his award. We'll take care of it after the show." He had to do that. He didn't have to do that. Mind you, Will been in longer than Tyler Perry. But Tyler Perry has more influence. He knows how to maneuver in that. Like when y'all remember when who was it? Y'all remember when P. Diddy said, I'm gonna go buy the Carolina Panthers. And everybody's like, oh yeah, Diddy can do it. Diddy can buy the Carolina Panthers. And then after that, we found out Diddy couldn't do it. First of all, Diddy was too loud about it. When you're buying something, you really don't want to make much noise. Shout out to my brother D. Darrell. First of all, you don't want to tell people what you're doing. And that seemed to be a thing. We done seen it with all the bravado. We done seen Diddy try to do a massive takeover. We done seen Ice Cube try to say, y'all remember when Ice Cube said, we're going to buy some stations so that way black men can have their own stations to do stuff. All I'm saying, man, like I'm just saying, we can look it up. Ice Cube tried. We done seen, I know y'all want to hear it, but Bill Cosby tried. What is it that Tyler Perry is doing that is different from what they're doing? Three guys already tried and they failed. Ice Cube, he failed. Diddy failed. And I'm not scoffing at them, making fun of them. I mean, we got owners. We got owners like Michael Jordan owns the Charlotte Hornets and also the Miami Marlins. Michael Jordan owns those. Once you're a billionaire company, you're going to go public. You're going to go public with the stuff you do. But how you maneuver and do things is differently. It's differently. Let's look at the previous owners. Let's look at the previous owners of BET. It is owned by CBS Entertainment Group, Unit Paramount Global via BET Networks. Owner officiate. Okay, so let's go on down there. Who currently own BET? Who bought BET in 2023? We know dang well if 50 Cent confirmed interest. We know 50 Cent cannot buy no doggone BET. We already know that's true. Who's Scott Mills? Who's Scott Mills? Who's this person? That's the CEO. Okay. Scott Mills foray into television. He graduated as a bachelor of science degree. Man, he got nothing to do with that. Who's this guy? I'm curious now. Who's Scott Mills? Come on, I want to know who Scott Mills is because this guy seems interesting. He's a guy. Oh, they don't want to show who Scott Mills is, boy. Ooh, you're a mystery person. You're not even on the books. You're not even on the books. That's scary. I like that. I like guys who don't even come on the books. All right, so we got these people. If y'all don't know who these people are, she looks. Is she mixed? Is she mixed? Jay, is she mixed? That's Robert. That's Robert Johnson. He used to have. He used to own BET, but he sold it. I know this guy. He's the one who owns it. He owns BET. This guy right here. Him and that's his daughter. That's his daughter. So these people, they run BET. Okay? I know they don't look nothing seasoned. They don't look like they're not a seasoned chicken. No, y'all. Gabrielle Union does not own BET. So calm down. We know how y'all gonna get. You will not see Zaya running across the stage, twirling her streamers and stuff. So calm down. Y'all won't see Zaya and Gabrielle. But this is the owner of BT. Right here. Here you go. There you go. That's the guy right there. His family bought BET. Well, VH1 and BET. So they own both of them. But I'm thinking that they're like, it's not worth it. It's not worth the investment. So, it's just something that I don't think they really want to hold on to. You know what I'm saying? She isn't mixed. You said she's not mixed. Why does she look mixed? You sure she's not mixed, Nada Jean? You know what? I would be for if 50 Cent got, oh my God, if 50 Cent got stars, y'all know the movie. I just started watching Power. I know, don't blame me. I just started watching Power. If 50 Cent got power, if 50 Cent buys stars, y'all listen, man. I'm not against 50 Cent get it. I'm not for, and I think 50 Cent can run Power very well. I think 50 Cent can do it. I think Tyler Perry can do a good job. He's very professional. He moves very well. He's a perfectionist about his craft. He's a writer, a producer, and a director, and he's an actor. He's built a whole universe of shows. B.M.T. Boosie got arrested while he was yeah, they won't I don't think they were gonna let that one on. You know what, Doug? I would agree with you on that. 50 Cent technically, honestly, I think the only reason why black people still subscribe to Stars is because of 50 Cent. That's the only reason I think people are still subscribed to Stars. I can't think of no reason why I watch Stars or HBO. It's not for if they didn't have Power, I wouldn't watch it. And I don't even know much about the Power series, but we gotta admit, black gritty the black gritty crime universe is pretty good. You know, you got espionage and you got drama, and I mean, it is what it is. The Power universe is pretty well built. And I gotta say that the universe that Tyler Perry built I'm just saying, like, y'all gotta admit, if they're good at what they're doing, like Tyler Perry, why get in the way? I think this is their season. I really say this is their season. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they literally could pull it off, I agree. They could do it. Tyler Perry is going to give back people more opportunity in television. At this point, it doesn't matter because people are not watching TV as much. It's a dying. True. I would say, to an extent, people aren't watching it. However, streaming, which that's where he makes a lot of money in, because you can stream your shows now. You don't have to watch TV. A lot of stuff is now streamed. Stars is streamed, HBO is streamed, Netflix is streamed. Netflix has its own shows. So everything is streamed now. Everything is now streamed now. TV is not like TV anymore, like we used to when we were growing up. And honestly, if he can pull it off, he will. Yeah, he's on BET Plus. BET Plus streams. Hold on, let me pull it up. I can show y'all. Yeah, BET Plus, that's a streaming service. Let me go pull it up. I know Android, ooh, dirty, gritty, dirty boy. Hang on. There y'all go. BET Plus. There's all the shows. 4.0, 5 million plus downloads. So whether you're watching TV or not, so long as as long as they're getting those subscriber counts, they're gonna get that money. Tyler signing, I'll be that news. How long before B.M.T gets us canceled? Hey man, it's gonna work, man. They show movies like Tubi, and Tubi is free. Like at this point now, I'm for it. I'm for it. Like now is the time where people can't make excuses that we don't have nothing, we don't get proper representation. Well, I mean now you have it where somebody like your own is doing it. The point is, are you going to support them? Tyler Perry making history as the first reported makes history as the first African American to acquire 2 major TV networks. And mind you, he's not doing it, well, I'm gonna buy this one, then I'm gonna buy that one. No, he's buying both of them at the same time. That's a pretty big power move. That means all you people who are so-called YouTube content creators, y'all might want to start talking to Tyler Perry. In major development for the entertainment industry, BET has become black-owned once again after 21 years. Wow. Has it really been 21 years? After 21 years, while VH1 for the first time now also boasts an African-American owner. Congratulations. Congratulations, Tyler Perry. Congratulations. According to his longtime friend and television personality, Rolanda Watts. Oh, yeah. Tyler Perry has cemented his place in history by acquiring 2 major television networks, making him the first African American to do so. The acquisition follows the news that Paramount Global has come on now, don't do that. Do that. Has sought to sell a majority stake in BET. Earlier this year, the renowned actor, filmmaker, director, producer, and entrepreneur expressed optimism about purchasing BET, stating that he is his keen interest if it were a possibility. Perry, who had already enjoyed success in collaboration with BET, partnering with Tyler Perry Studios banner to create a popular streaming service, BET Plus, was no stranger to the network. He acknowledged the unexpected nature of acquisition, stating, "I've been there for 4 years now and had tremendous success. If that is possible, I'm very, very interested in taking as much of it as I can." The exact financial details of the deal have not been disclosed, but experts on this sort of transaction have placed a significant value on the acquisition of the 2 networks. With the purchase, Perry assumes control over BET Media Group, which includes other networks such as VH1. I'll come get that later. So, such a launch of the streaming service has experienced remarkable success in 2021. Alone, BET Plus was responsible for half the subscribers and nearly all revenue growth for the channel. So, we can definitely say he has a successful resume. Y'all can't, we can't scoff at that, y'all. I get it. Tyler Perry wears a dress. I get it. He talks about shows of vitriol and abuse and goddamn every mommy issues and stuff. He talks about all that stuff people don't want to hear. But if it's not broken, why fix it? If it's not broken, then why fix it? His movies sell. His plays sell. His TV shows are way up there. Meet the Browns. Y'all can't complain about Meet the Browns. Meet the Browns literally is a show with a bunch of fathers, granddaddies, uncles, and all kind of men. I think he got a show now with this woman who was an ex-felon who got out back with her family, and literally they're trying to just make it through life. So, in looking at all of this, I gotta ask the question. Do y'all want and I gotta ask the question honestly to that of blacks. Do you want one of your own to at least win, or you rather have it where nobody wins? That's a question I would have to ask the question to. If he can control the majority part of it, it would be better. Yeah, and that's the thing about it. He's getting VH1 and BET. Mind you, VH1 ain't never had no black man on that. We know. Well, listen, y'all. There ain't never been no black man on no VH1. I remember since I was growing up, I was listening to, man, when I heard VH1, all they played was rock and roll. It was VH1 and MTV. All I used to see on there was Beavis and Butthead, Real World, Road Rules. That was another show where they traveled around the U.S. Life, and a few other things. Like they like honestly, you didn't start seeing black people come on there until it was like pop. Like Michael Jackson first came over there. Then you had a few like R&B groups come over there. They weren't having no rappers over there. The rappers they weren't quick to let the rappers come over there. They were like, whoa, that's too much. Y'all still over there in BET and UPN with the Source Awards. Y'all need to stay over there. So they already knew, whoa. We don't need our Beckys dancing to no 3-6 Mafia. Y'all stay over there. Shout out to Michael Jackson. Shout out to was it Wu Tang? Which group was it that won an award for VH1? Can't remember. They won their award. It took them a while, but it took a while for us to get over there like that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, hey Jay, love you.
You know, we talked about this a while ago.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did, love. Yes, we did.
Um,
I'm
yeah,
for. I'm for. Now I'm for him winning. I'm for him winning. I'm for him winning. I don't know why. Why would other people be against? Do you think he's going to take it another stream? But I know you like power. I know you like. I know you like. You love your stars and stuff. You love your stars.
yeah, I was. That's what I said. That's the only thing I watch on Stars. So
I don't know.
I don't think
I don't have anything else to watch.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I wish he would just buy Stars. But I mean, as far as Tyler Perry, I mean, we knew it was coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, we knew it was coming. So that's all I got. I mean, it's funny that people keep bringing like his supposed lifestyle into the mix, which I don't understand what that's about. But it is what it is. I really wish he would get some more writers though.
That's his one problem.
He does overall said Rock or Monet. Rock. Rock, because I think Monet, she just be wanting to kill everybody.
She do, man. I don't know why anybody trusts that bitch, boy. Listen, boy. Don't ask Monet, but Monet gonna be quick, like pew 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 pew.
And I think Rock is more. She move with her mind. You know what I mean?
Monet just ready to kill everybody.
Right.
There would be nobody left on the streets if Monet had her way.
So that's why I'm gonna say Rock, because Monet she's trying to kill everybody. She's trying to kill the people of the other people, like, you know, double cross and triple cross and all kinds of shit. So, I mean, we're past the last episode. So everyone should have seen the last episode by now. So, I mean, you know, I don't know.
This is why I said I'm fine with Tyler Perry doing what he's doing, because if y'all are keeping up track with Tyler Perry's production, he has drama shows.
Well, I was gonna say that. That's really what I got really interrupted. Like, I got a weird, somebody knocked on my door and there was like some fucking flaming paper towel on my door. I don't know what the fuck. Apparently somebody has stalkers. But anyway. I'm like, and then they ran off, so I didn't see which way they go. I was like, I guess I need to get a fucking camera now. But anyway.
I gotta get one too.
I'm like, what the fuck? It's just like right when I had called you up, because I thought it was maintenance, because I had a call for maintenance, and I was like, I opened the door. I was like, what the fuck is this? So somebody got the wrong door. It's like, I ain't the one you want.
I think.
But anyway, what I was gonna say was I saw a movie with what was it called? A Fall from Grace last week. And it was funny because it was a Tyler Perry movie. He was in it, but he played a very small role. And it started off decent. Like, it was about a woman, her, you know, she had found his boyfriend, and they ended up getting married, on and goes. So it started off good. And even when the plot twist came, it was still okay. But then the other plot twist came. Like, you know how movies go. It's like plot twist 1, plot twist 2.
Right.
And then it was like, what the fuck is this? Wait, how did we get here? Why? There's like, it almost felt like you were missing like a good 20 minutes of the movie. Like, let me go back. What the fuck did I miss? How did we get over here? You know what I'm saying? Like, it escalated quickly and we didn't have any other explanation. And then the movie ended. And it was like, wait, I still have questions. And I think so, I forgot who said it in the comments. I think it was Overall Media, but he does that a lot with a lot of his movies. They start off strong, like the first 30, 45 minutes, they start off strong. And then after that, they just kind of fizzle out.
I can understand why you say he needs more writers. Um, Probably to have more creativity to do things. I think that would probably be a blessing if he does that. If he goes in that direction, um, I think that's what happens when you put too much on yourself. You put How old is Tyler Perry right now? Was he like four? Is he
He's
like
probably in his 50s, maybe.
he's about to hit his 50s. He's not 50. He's about to hit his 50s. Oprah is older than him. Oprah and Lee Daniels. He's about around the same age with Lee Daniels, but Oprah is older than him. And I remember his first big break was the O Network with and shout out to Oprah. She had the O Network, and
But you
he
know what it is? I think that's what else I was gonna say. Like I said, I kind of got railroaded a little with that shit at my door. That's why I'm like, I had a whole thought process over here. But I was gonna say I think a lot of people are mad because they want like these. I don't know. They want like I hate using his name, but they want like Kevin Samuels type networks or some shit like that. I don't know.
those movies don't work. Those movies are not.
Right? They want who is that dude's name? Nate somebody. They want more movies like Birth when he remade Birth of a Nation. They want more movies like that.
Oh my god, that movie didn't even get that far. Didn't even get that far. Like, come on, man. Like, we got to get movies that get wins, man. We need wins, and everybody want to think about slavery. Shit. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't like slavery porn. I don't like y'all. I don't like slavery porn.
They want to watch shit about I guess the fucking Hebrew Israelites or some shit.
Well, I'll tell you what. Here's the thing you can do. You can rent out filming equipment from Tyler Perry. Y'all do know that. You can actually rent whole film equipment. You can rent
I mean, you can record a movie from your phone and put it on freaking Prime.
I you can, and see that's the thing about it now.
Red pill movies. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, like red pill. I don't know what kind of movies they want. Like, I guess the kind where they go over. I mean, they got 90 Day Fiance. What more do they want?
Well, I thought the Tyler Perry movie. What was that Tyler Perry movie where the wife she left the man, she cheated on him, and then after that, the man started beating her. Then gave her HIV. Then the husband beat the guy, saved her. Got remarried. If that wasn't a red pill movie for y'all, that y'all felt like y'all win.
Oh yeah. You talking about he was a pharmacist or something like that?
Like
and then she went to go see. He had got remarried, and she went to go see him years later to get her medication
she
or whatever.
Working at DSS. She working at child care, telling her story. Well, now I found Jesus and I got my life together, and I don't sleep with and I'm like, all right, cool. You still but you put yourself in that light, so. That's on you.
But this movie I was just telling you about earlier, A Fall from Grace,
Fall from Grace?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
The one, who the villain was Felicia Rashad.
Ooh.
But like I said, it was kind of like it skipped to that, and it was like, wait, what? And then it went into the whole framing of how they framed her and everything else.
I think the thing about it. I think the thing about it is this. That one, we've already done seen Diddy try, failed.
Well, what did Diddy try to buy?
Diddy try to buy the Carolina Panthers.
His money ain't long enough, I guess.
Diddy, of course, we know Diddy money ain't long enough. Everybody got more. Kim got more money than Diddy. So,
oh my god.
So let's not go there. Let's see who else tried.
I think Diddy, he got money, but I don't think he has a lot of liquid money. I'll just say
Diddy has flashy money, like Bad Boy for life.
That's why I say he probably doesn't have a lot of liquid money. Like he got, the houses, the cars, all that shit.
The house, the cars.
I don't think he has liquid money.
And see, that's a different. See, that's one thing when you say I'm a billionaire or I'm a millionaire, but then do you really have millionaire money or do you have millionaire show money? Like I look like I'm rich, but
right. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm not saying he's struggling or nothing. I mean,
we know that.
He's not struggling, but I think a lot of his money is tied up in different shit. It's probably and usually when you have to buy when you buy stuff like that, like even with a franchise, like if you look at Rick Ross, for example, like when he buys, what did he buy? Wingstop and Checkers. You have to have a certain amount of money that's liquid to even go in and talk to them. It's like, oh, I got
Yep.
this, I got $500,000 of liquid, maybe whatever the number is, just to buy one franchise.
They don't care nothing about how many records you sold. They don't care about Rose. They don't care about what you do on social media. Only thing they're going to say is, Jay, run the numbers. Does he have enough? And mind you, when you're talking about becoming a majority shareholder, or when you're talking about being the CEO, the owner, you can't have any other people help you with the cause. It has to be you. That has to be straight B.M.T. If I'm going to be the majority shareholder, then that means I have to have the capital myself. I can't say, "Hey Jay, can you loan me the last $2,000?" No, sir. You have to come up with it by yourself. That was a big issue for Ice Cube. Ice Cube didn't have the money like that when he wanted to buy the station. That and I gotta tell y'all right now, this is a big problem a lot of blacks have. When y'all are making these type of power moves, y'all be telling everybody. Why do y'all be getting online, telling your grandma, tell a granny, get on, tell your baby mama? Do like Tyler Perry. Don't tell nobody. Tell people after you done signed the paperwork and you done got the dang bag. Then you can say, okay, we got it. Y'all wouldn't know until after we after 10 years. Oh man, B.M.T, you owned Fox News? Yep, I sure did. And I let them stay as racist as they want, and as long as my checks were coming in, and me and Jay could go to Shoney's. Yep, we sure
Oh my
did.
God.
We didn't change nothing. We didn't change. The light stayed on just the same. Now, one thing gonna happen.
But see, I wouldn't do networks. I would do like Rick Ross and buy up a bunch of like fast food franchises, honestly.
I thought Diddy was gonna go get Taco Bell. I thought that was, you remember when Diddy was doing the Taco Bell
He
commercials?
was?
Yeah. Diddy was doing Taco Bell commercials.
He got Ciroc. That's where his baby is. He got Ciroc, and that's
Ciroc is so nasty. Ugh.
you know what Ice Cube you know what I do want to Ice Cube. That is an interesting conversation, and we'll probably piss some people off. But yeah, that's an interesting conversation to have because I do want to know what the hell happened to all that shit that Ice Cube was talking. So because I think we did a show about that, and it was
He
like,
has the
oh, he gonna
basketball
do
league.
this, he
He has
gonna
the
do that. You know,
basketball.
I ain't trying to diss Ice Cube. I mean, he got his own
I
shit
like
going on,
Ice
but
Cube.
I don't like how he was moving with that political shit.
Yeah, that definitely was out of his league. That was out.
Right.
See, you got to learn when to shut up, man. Sometimes, listen, stay in your lane. Talk about rap and Jesus and all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Some of these unknown black men have money too. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there's actually, and then there's a black woman. She owns like a hotel chain or like part of she owns like a few different hotels. So no, they're out there. But
Fun,
I mean, we mainly talking about celebrities at the moment. So
right. Yeah, and that's the thing about it is, you got to be quiet with your move. Y'all wouldn't know what Jay-Z and Beyonce do until they tell y'all. And mind you, Beyonce and Jay-Z own a lot of real estate in Louisiana and Texas. And
yeah,
yeah, they don't tell nobody. See, that's how you're supposed to. Yeah, the big three is good. Ice Cube is a good writer. Yeah, see, that's where Ice Cube actually does good when he makes family films, and the big three thing. But and Shaquille O'Neal, everybody laughs at Shaq. Everybody, y'all be teasing Shaq about the general insurance commercials, but Shaq gets his bag. I know y'all could call Shawnee, his baby mama, his ex-wife, whatever y'all want. She gets her bag. And mind you, Basketball Wives is owned by Shawnee.
right.
That's
And
Shawnee.
they got like three. What they got? L.A., New York, like Miami. Yeah.
Yeah, like when you do these type of power buys, don't talk about it. Just do it. I wouldn't even tell them. The only person who will know is Jesus and Jay. And Jay will only know because she just went through my emails again. That's it. That's the only way how they find out. And other than that, no, they wouldn't even know until after the day when I said we're moving
Oh
over.
my God.
We're moving over to LA. And the only reason we're going to LA was I agreed that if Oprah offered to pick us up, of course I get voted out of the decision. But we would have to go with Oprah. That's it. But I would honestly say if 50 Cent got stars, oh my God, boy.
I mean, shit. He the
Ooh,
only reason that Stars probably still popping. I guarantee Stars probably would have went off into a like merge with somebody by now.
they want to fire 50. but they know his shows are so
every time a show ends, he always has contract disputes with them. Every time. Because
good.
he probably be asking for, you know what? Because I guarantee 50 probably go in there.
He demand money. He be demanding
What
money.
the fuck? Oh. So they're not doing. I think it's somebody playing a prank because I think they're doing it to the other doors too.
Are they doing it too?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all just need to catch that little. Y'all need to just catch the. Y'all know you got these YouTube people who be doing all these stupid stuff. Shaq and Brittany Griner are hanging out, so Shaq might lose some money. Nah, nah.
Yeah, I think because I heard someone just keep knocking on the door across the way.
Oh,
So I
that's some.
think, yeah, I think it's somebody doing it to other doors too.
You want me come? You want me to come there and get that little nigga?
It's probably some little Mexican kid.
Them little
We got
Mexicans.
a lot of we got a lot of Mexicans over here.
Oh, don't worry, don't worry. DeSantis is going to ship them out.
Yeah, pretty much. But anyway,
Shaq and Brittany Griner are hanging out, so Shaq might lose.
Brittany Renner
You
are
know,
hanging out.
here's the thing about it. I think
But why would he lose money? Even if he gave her, even if she got 100,000 out, even if she got a
it
million
wouldn't
out the deal,
it
it's not
wouldn't
gonna
do
hurt him.
it wouldn't do nothing to him. It honestly wouldn't. Like Shaq, y'all, Shaq is probably in the top 5 most paid NBA players in the world. Like,
And I think Shaq is very smart with his money. Like,
yeah,
I
he,
think he's very smart with his money.
she can't touch. She listen. He by now he knows that little girl. That's a child to him. Like she's about around the same age as his daughter. So you don't think Shawnee ain't gonna say something to mind y'all do know Shaq does still go around Shawnee. If Shawnee gave him the chance to come right back home, that nigga will go. If Shawnee, he already said it. He said, listen, if Shawnee open up that door,
Listen, these motherfuckers gonna knock on the wrong door and somebody gonna shoot their ass. Keep it
they
up.
going it's okay. It's okay. Little Paco gonna get it. He gonna get it.
Why? 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 Because I hear them. I hear multiple doors being knocked on.
Oh, so they're playing around.
Yeah,
Is
they gonna
that
knock on the wrong door.
is
Somebody
this
gonna
what
fucking
Black
shoot.
Power looks like at B.M.T? I mean, I wouldn't say it's Black.
Shaq survived hoops. Well, what did hoops do? I mean, what does that even mean though? Survived her how? Just because she was on a show with Flavor Flav? I mean, what,
I
survived
would
her
say that
how?
I would say that I don't know about Black Power. I would just say that what you're seeing is a lot of men and women. They're actually learning how to move properly.
I think it's a change of the tide. This is what it is. It's a changing of the tide.
Yeah, the old money or the older hands that knew how to hold on to tight grip stuff. I don't think their kids or their group cares to hold on to it as it is. I mean, it's either that or y'all better get ready to get a bunch of Indian goddamn BET shows. Which I got to admit, them goddamn Indian shows are pretty goddamn fire, man. Y'all better go look at Netflix, man. Them Korean shows be slapping pretty hard. I'm okay. BT gets bought by some Asians. I ain't gonna be surprised. Now, somebody said yes. It's black. It's black business power.
But if you think about it, like black people, we really ain't been able to own nothing. At least for what we only just started being able to own shit in the last 50 years.
We just had this. BET has been out of black ownership for 21 years.
Right, but I'm talking about. But why was BET created in the first place?
Listen, to be fair, a lot of our black ownership was sold. We sold that shit. That shit.
Yeah, but if you think back to like what the 50s and the 60s.
Okay, that was a different story. Now that was kind of hustled from us. Like I said, that was hustled from us.
Bro, Rob, I would agree with you. I mean, I don't necessarily agree with Tyler Perry. Like, I don't like all the God stuff and all of that stuff he does. But hey, you know what? He obviously has a market for it. He has that market corner. I mean, and that's the thing. Like, a lot of people hate on him for, oh, he does all these movies, like you said, with women and God and Jesus and this and that and the third. But that's how he made a lot of his money. So,
right. Like I said,
you're not going to deviate away from that. Now, if you want the more ratchetry shit that was filmed on an iPhone, you can definitely go to Tubi. I do watch Tubi movies from time to time, and they are deliciously bad sometimes.
No, and I agree with that, Bob. There was more ownership. before the end of segregation.
Yes, true. There was more ownership, but it was out of necessity. We might have been owning stuff, and but only because only us were the ones supporting said business.
Yeah,
Whereas now, something like I'll just say Ciroc or something like Ciroc or Wingstop or Checkers, like those places are, consumed by everybody. So with that being said, it's a little bit different. We were owning businesses for different because we couldn't shop at their businesses. So it's a different kind of ownership, if that makes sense. How do you feel? What does that have to do with? How do
no,
you feel about
that has
white women getting into the black hair braiding business?
that has
What?
nothing to do with the topic. Not anything at all. Nothing at all. So the main thing about it, let's get back to the topic. Tyler Perry buying VH1. Lord knows, first of all.
But I'm gonna say this real quick though. Actually, um, as far as white women, I mean, are we talking about white women with black children? Because I mean, they should learn how to braid. If they're fucking black men, they probably should learn how to do black hair. Anyway, go ahead.
I will say this. And going back to it, y'all stay on the topic in the chat. Y'all stay on the topic, man. We're not deviating, talk about y'all that other shit. Go talk about that in other channels. When we're looking at it for Tyler Perry buying VH1, and I remember back then VH1 didn't have no type of
Yeah, Walmart. Overall, just say Walmart ended a lot of business for black and white people. A lot of small businesses, just
it
in
just ended
general,
mom and pop
across.
stores. That ended mom
Right.
and pop.
Like even I mean, I remember in the town I grew up in, there was this little small hardware store, Lowe's and Home Depot too. Same thing. Like they weren't black owned, but they were there for however long it was there for, and probably they built a Home Depot, they built a Lowe's, and not too long after that, business went out of business. So I don't think it was just that. You're not wrong, but it wasn't just black businesses that they put out of business.
Right. I will definitely say this that when it came to it for VH1, and that right there, that's why this is so pinnacle for us. Because VH1, I remember at one time there were no R&B singers on there. There was no probably the only person you saw on there was Michael Jackson. No, Michael
I
Jackson.
remember that. It was like,
It was just
yeah,
Michael.
I mean, even MTV, that used to be mostly, it was like, if you remember back when MTV played videos, we had like 1 hour of Yo MTV raps, and that was it.
That was it. I was surprised when I saw Whitney Houston on. I said, Whitney, what are you doing up there, baby? I never get my sister was like, Mama, Whitney Houston on VH1. Boy, we must have all watched that with Whitney up there. She doing a running man, and we was all happy. Like, listen, y'all. So we saw the transition of black starting to come over to VH1. MTV was way later. Like, and mind you, that was after we had a black gay man on MTV and saying I have HIV, and we were like, okay, so that's how we got over there. All right, we could do that. So fuck it. All right, so we got to talk about HIV and this kind of stuff. Cool. So that's how we got over to MTV was Real World and goddamn pretty much celebrity life. So shout out to that. So if that's the case, then yeah, I'm fine with doggone a brother on it. Friday at 10 p.m. VH1 will play. Yeah, exactly. I remember that. Like we had a certain small block where they played the Negro. We must have had a small little cubicle where they said, "Okay, Doug, you can play that hip hop CD you be playing in your car on lunch break." Oh shit, I got me a mixtape to play. Put that in.
Coming up, I barely remember watching VH1.
There was nothing to watch on VH1. I didn't what Beavis and Butthead. What the hell was we watching on VH1? We went home, watched The Basement, 106 in Park. Shout out to AJ and Free.
No, 106. No, 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 no.
106 in Park.
Before 106 in Park, dear. Video Soul.
Oh, you pulled that one out your ass, girl. Okay.
That was before 106 in Park was like the 2000s. Video Soul was like 90s.
Shout out to Robert Johnson, man. And You know what? I think the thing
And
about it,
then what was the one? Must be ass that it ain't your face. I need a tip drill. And what was that? That was in the mid 2000s when they was doing the late
God
night
damn,
shit on
somebody pull up
BET.
the stuff that she's calling out. She calling out Black history and scriptures and stuff. Um, y'all help Jay. She
Not
out
Black
there.
History. But I did say Yo MTV Raps with Ed Lover and Dr. Dre, not Dr. Dre from NWA, but Fat Dr. Dre. So I mean, and like I
Okay.
said, I remember that used to come on at like 4 o'clock, like not too long after you got home from school.
Uh-huh.
See, thank you. He said tip drill is blacks. Exactly.
Listen,
Exactly.
man, I used to stay. Listen, I used to have to sneak. I used to have to sneak to stay up late at night to watch those shows. You know, what I'm saying I grew up in a gospel house, so I couldn't watch those. So I had to sneak and take my blanket and cover the light of the TV to watch those shows. I risked my life and my booty to
And then
watch.
wasn't there another show? I think that was MTV. Or was it Fab Five Freddy? No, that was before Dr. Ed Lover and Dr. Dre.
I used to have to sneak to watch those shows. Y'all know when my life was in danger, but I watched them shows. Now we know Sunday you wasn't gonna hear no rap. You wasn't gonna hear no rap on
Yeah.
Sunday.
And I feel like Tyler Perry is gonna be like gospel stuff like all day Sunday. I don't know.
He might, honestly, you can't tell. Honestly, with these new gospel singers, you can't tell them from rapper or not.
You
They
know
be getting
what?
up
You're
there.
right.
Listen, I died for Jesus. Fuck you niggas. And I'm like, what the hell?
Right. I doc for Jesus, rolling in my bands
Rolling
with
in
my
my
rollie. You like,
yeah.
hold on, what?
I done cat two niggas. I may be doing a whole life. I'm like, wait. How is this saving souls? Like, wait, what soul are you saving? You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, bro. Like, stop. Where is this going? Where are we going?
Nah, I cat two
Why is
niggas.
why is grandma dressed like she's in tip drill? What is this? What are we watching? What are we watching?
I mean, some of these pastors, i.e., the Brooklyn dude that got quote unquote robbed. I mean, some of these pastors is may as well be. Anyway, that's
I
another.
can't. I can't tell the difference anymore.
But do you think Tyler Perry is going to change the program, or do you think he's going to go on the same? He's just going to keep what it is, or whatever. Because I mean, they already show a lot of Tyler Perry stuff on BET anyway.
They do. I think he's going to change some of the stuff because some of the stuff is already grandfather clause with VH1. So the contracts on how much people are getting paid, and you understand what I'm saying? Like it's the same thing like when Disney started taking over like Marvel and this other stuff. All those contracts had to get re-scripted and rewritten. So Tyler Perry's gonna look at, hold on, how much are y'all getting paid? Yeah, Tyler. So you got to hook a brother up now because we do. Look, nigga, ain't nobody watching your shit. So your show's getting clipped. Okay, what about you?
I just don't want them to show Baby Boy 3 times.
Oh my god! Like how much? What do you want from me? Like how much we got to watch?
Someone should buy MTV Ridiculousness on repeat. I do not understand why they show ridiculousness. Like I don't. I
get
don't.
tired of seeing that white man, that weird white
And
girl.
that girl that laughs crazy.
Like,
Yeah.
oh my god!
Like what?
I be getting so tired of that little bitch. Like I'd be like, oh my god, bro! I would buy that network just to cancel that dumbass.
But they're still owned by Viacom, right? MTV.
They're
and
owned
VH1.
by Viacom. Some dudes.
But it makes you wonder, why did they drop BET then?
Wow. I'm gonna tell you right now. Again, Paramount was losing money. They're losing money, so they had to choose.
But you can't tell me they're not losing money off of BET. But you know what's funny? Think about. But MTV now has what? Love and Hip Hop, Black Ink Crew, and I think they moved it to VH1. So I don't know. It moved it to VH1. MTV. But listen to the nigga trash they got. They got a bunch of nigga trash on there now too, though.
But so who watched? Man, I couldn't watch Black Ink Crew, but
I remember when the show first came out, and I was like, oh, maybe it's about tattoos. Right. Maybe it's about tattoos with black people, getting tattoos.
And I was like, okay, this is cool.
And then
they got one or two niggas that might do it. I said, how is this shop staying open?
Right. Like if the show is 30 minutes long, there might be, like you said, they show somebody getting a tattoo for like 10 seconds, and the rest of it is like his baby mamas, the bitches he fucking. I'm like, wait, what is going on?
The girl, my name is Block, and I just fuck Tyquarius in the bathroom,
Not
and
Tyquarius.
I might
Not
be pregnant. You
Tyquarius.
know, I don't give a fuck. I'm a bad bitch. I'm like, bitch. When do you tap?
Wait, what? Caesar's cheated with a stripper. See, and that's why I don't watch Black and Cool. I know that Caesar's a great. Every once in a while.
If anybody trusts Caesar, if anybody works for Caesar, get out, nigga. Get out. Get out.
Oh my God! See, but he's a black business owner though. So because I mean, can we really? I mean, we are talking about black business owners.
Why would anybody want to work with a nigga that fucks all his employees? It's just we just know.
I think it's in the contract when you sign. You know, when you first start the first day, like you got to sign like a non-compete clause and all of that.
You got to fuck your boss.
At some point, you're gonna fuck Caesar. Maybe not this week or next week, but eventually you will have to fuck Caesar.
You will have to fuck him. You will have to fuck him. You will have to cross that line. Like so, I get it. I get it. But I like, dude, when do you work, nigga? When do you work? Like, do any of y'all do any work? Like, shit. Honestly, then they had Chicago tattoo, and them niggas having a tattoo war in New York. And I'm like, how does that even work, nigga? Like, y'all are in two different states. Like, don't y'all got crime?
Not a tattoo work. I mean, the same people going to get tattoos in LA, are they getting tattoos in New York? Like, and vice versa. I mean, come on.
Like, I mean, like, oh man, like,
Black Ink Crew casting.
I watched that. I watched that. Honestly, I'm not sure. I don't think Tyler Perry's going to buy the Zeus network. They just need to lead them.
Where they at? Zeus. Are they? Who is Zeus? Since we're talking about black people, who are they owned by? Who is Zeus owned by?
Satan. If they, the way they let Jocelyn Hernandez and all them crazy bitches on OxyContin run around, that Satan runs that. That's it. The devil runs that. They got nothing but goddamn booty boppers and crazy motherfuckers over there just doing the weirdest shit. And
but do you know you can record a movie right now, like on your iPhone, and you can upload it to Prime, and I think you can do the same thing on Tubi. Like you can upload it to Prime.
Don't tell me that, but I'll try to. I will make the craziest movies. Listen, y'all, I got some movie ideas. Ooh, boy, I got some movie ideas, and I got the right people I can hire.
I mean, you look at have you ever seen a Tubi movie? Like, it's probably recorded like in a mama's basement. Like,
I gotta go check out Tubi.
Tubi is an interesting place.
Like I said,
listen, Tubi movies be filmed in like a long weekend. I've been guaranteed we're coming up on Juneteenth. We're coming up on a long week. I guarantee they're gonna film like 5 Tubi movies. They probably rented out a house.
My mom be watching Tubi, and I be like, Mom, why are their lips not matching their words? And she'd be like,
This is what happens when you record on an iPhone. So,
I mean, like, but some of their stories that my mom be watching, I be feel like they're actually telling somebody's actual life. So,
you know what? I feel like you're right on that. But then we could say the same thing about circling back around to Tyler Perry. We could say the same thing about him. That's probably some church lady's life that they fell in love with the scammer and tried to change him and brought him to church because he needs Jesus and try to save him.
That's why I don't mind Tyler. That's why. See, here's the thing about it. Y'all can hate Tyler Perry for all you want, but you can't say his movies don't have some accuracy about the black community. That's one thing.
I really want him to get better, but I think the wig thing is probably just his trademark at this point.
That's his trademark. You can't get rid of it.
You know what I mean? Like, we can't. It's like one of those things. Like, I wish you would get better wigs, but then it's kind of like now it's just, hey, it's something to talk about now at this point. Because I kind of feel like, wait, wigs are fairly cheap these days. I mean, I know you don't know a whole lot about wigs, the wig culture and shit, but that shit isn't that expensive these days. So there shouldn't be a reason why you can't afford a good wig hair person.
No, you can't, because that wig gonna blow up their damn ego and shit. So no, we need to see them. If anybody want to get a good wig, but I used to think there used to be a cockroach on their goddamn head. I would see that damn thing, and then I'll see that damn. I said, what the fuck is that shit on their head? Y'all see, it'll be like their hair like that. The thing will be just like that, and then they'll be talking, and I'm like, what the hell is that? And then that's is that a cockroach? Is that?
But I do think that I think a lot of his core people are probably a little bit older. So with that being said, they're probably going to die off soon. So I think he's gonna have to change it up because we in an age now. Like I said, I want better wigs. I want I don't want a Jesus storyline anymore. Like I think a lot of his
See,
fan
but he can't
base.
give them up. Like, okay, so he can't give his Christian fan base because he is tied into a lot of big like TD Jakes,
Yeah,
all them goddamn things. Shout out Anita, baby, if you can hear me, Anita Baker, talk to
Lord Jesus,
talk
don't.
talk
Mm,
talk,
mm.
talk to baby, talk to baby, just talk to baby face, just pull him to the side. I
You
think y'all.
know, I'm a again off topic, but
Hey,
I am hearing
we got it. We're gonna have to talk about that another
I
time.
am hearing in the internet streets
Listen, man.
that she is not a nice person, and this shit with Babyface is just the tip of the iceberg. That this is
Listen,
not.
boy. Hey,
This
baby.
is basically what they're saying is this is on code for her. This is what she do.
Listen,
But anyway,
listen. Just baby. Just come in
okay,
my.
yes, Doug, I understand Medea having a cheap wig, but I'm saying like, why
Now
do the
hold on.
main
Now the TV show production be on point now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm okay. So back to the not to keep bringing up this movie. It's just because I just seen it like 2 days ago. The movie I was just talking about, Fall from Grace. The main character, the girl, did have on a good wig.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's probably this fat little white boy right here. Hold on.
Ha! Jay got him.
So he, the thing is, Tyler Perry had on a bad wig though. He played like the boss. Like I say, he had like a small role
Mm-hmm.
and he played like her boss. He was like the DA, and she was like the assistant DA. She was up and coming.
Oh, I know them. Yep.
His wig was awful. Like it looked like a bunch of cotton balls dyed gray plopped on his head.
You got to start somewhere. You got to start somewhere.
Start. This is what his 20th or 30th or 250th movie. This movie just came out like 2 years ago.
So here's what
But
I
to be
was.
fair, they all had good wigs in Why Did I Get Married? Because you know what? Look who he had in the movie. Because Janet Jackson and them wasn't gonna play that shit.
Janet brought her own damn wig. Janet
You
brought
know
her.
damn well Janet. She probably looked at the wig girl like, bitch.
Janet brought her own wig. Janet was like, "Bitch, you got me fucked up. You think you gonna
No,
put
she
that?"
didn't say it like that. No, Tyler. No, thank you.
Janet said, "You got me fucked up. You think you
But
put
she
that?"
probably didn't even say it like that because she got that little high squeaky voice. She's probably no, thank you, Tyler.
Listen, I can. You know what?
Listen, I love me some Janet, so I ain't even trying to diss her because I love me some Janet.
You know what? I like listening to Michelle, the one
Yeah,
who has that powerful voice, and
yeah.
she sound like a baby. If I could just have her sit in my house, I would have her just sing A B C D E F G,
Oh my god.
or just have her just talk it like, oh my god, she's so adorable when she talks. But then she has a very potty mouth. I said, man, that was from you hanging out with Dr. Dre because that's you picked that
Yeah.
horrible potty mouth
Why
up.
Did I Get Married is my favorite Tyler Perry movie. Yeah, I mean, shit, Jill Scott too. Jill Scott wasn't fucking with them wigs now.
Listen,
Like
that you got to be
that's what
now.
I'm saying. But he didn't have like the up and coming stars. He had people that we knew already. Like Jill Scott was already,
But
out here. Janet was already out here.
Jill wasn't acting; she was singing. So when we saw that range of Jill starting to act, we're like, Jill,
Well, you
okay,
have to remember, Jill actually did poetry before she sang. So that's
fair
why
enough.
she has that voice.
Fair enough, but I ain't gonna lie. I said, Jill,
But I'm
you
just saying, like the female stars was, you know what I mean? They was already big ass stars in their own right. So there was no because what's her name? The loudmouth chick. She owns shit too. Wait a minute, she owns shit too.
Lord, Michael John White, you took one for the team, nigga. You went from action to getting your ass bitched out. And I felt so bad for you, nigga,
But
because
let's be real. That Why Did I Get Married? We all know couples like that. Each and every one. We know a
you know
couple that
what? That's
already.
what I'm
I
saying. Like,
mean,
now that started off pretty strong. The second one, it just got repetitive, and I was like, okay, this is how I know. Like the Tyler Perry movies are movies that you pop in when you go to like Thanksgiving dinner or some shit or Christmas, and y'all ain't got shit to watch. Now the plays, those plays are. Now don't think y'all don't judge me. Don't judge me. The plays, they started off good. The family reunion, the class reunion, Why'd I get married? All that good shit. That started off good. After a while, when they started putting all the little kids in it, they started putting in all the goddamn John B. white boys in there that can sing and shit, and they started putting in all them damn white girls that be acting like the sister. I was like, what the fuck is this shit?
I mean, I'm never gonna forgive that wig he had on. What's his name? The light skinned dude. What was the movie where she sliced the couch in half? And the dude that plays the dickhead in Power. Speaking of Power, he plays the dickhead cop. What's that movie?
A mad black woman.
I will never forgive him for that wig that he had on your boy.
No, man, no. Let him claim that wig, bro. I didn't know that was a wig. I thought that was.
Shut up! No, you did it. No, you did it.
I said, damn, those some strong cornrows, bro. I said, damn. I was kind of jealous. I was like, man, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, how are we gonna compete with this? How is me as a black man gonna compete with this?
And it's funny because you know what? How the fuck he stay getting these roles and he stay being a dickhead? Like that's like I don't think he could get a nice guy role now. Because look how he played the cop he played. Because we were speaking about Power earlier. He plays that cop or BMF and he's a dickhead. I don't think he could get a role as a nice guy.
That's just his lane. That's just his lane. Like some people like it's like that bald nigga that looks like a gangster version of Dave Chappelle. Nobody know who the fuck he is.
You talking about the one that he's been playing a gangster since like the 80s?
Right, but nobody know who the fuck he is.
But you don't know his name. You like, yeah, that nigga.
But we know it's that nigga. We don't
he
know.
He be in Tyler Perry movies too, playing a drug dealer.
Yeah, he's in every movie as a drug dealer. And I ain't gonna lie, if I were to see him today, I would go to the other side of the street.
You probably think that nigga was a drug dealer.
Yep. I said, this nigga gonna kill somebody. This nigga about to, Jay, come on, Jay. What? Bring your ass on the other side of the street. This nigga about to kill us. You can't trust that nigga. Nigga about to kill us. We don't know. Nobody knows his name. Hell, nobody knew Forrest Whitaker had a brother. Nobody knew that.
True.
So honestly, yes, is Tyler Perry's movies repetitive in a sense? They are. But again, if it sells and it's making money, why change?
True. I mean, I'm just saying, like, the writer don't have to take over the whole thing. Courtney Kemp, that's her name. I was trying to think of the girl's name that does the Power shows. I couldn't think of her name the other day. Courtney Kemp. Like, she's not the only one writing all of this shit for the Power universe. She got other writers in the room. She might have the idea, like, okay, I want to do this, this, and this. And you probably got 10 other people sitting there like, okay, let's put our ideas together and do, okay, yeah, you want to do that? We can, add to that and do this. I'm not saying somebody got to take over for Tyler Perry's writing. Like, just fill in the fucking plot holes.
I would say this. As far as it goes because
do you think he's going to do like BET original movies?
Yes.
Because BET does have some original content.
Yes. I would say he definitely can do it. Because he's already been doing it on the OWN network. Like he already started doing shows. Like I think it's called A Family That Prays and Green whatever.
Oh yeah, about the church. Yeah.
Like so. Can he operate outside of the Christian talking points? That's going to be
because even if it's not a Christian movie, they always go to church.
Niggas, put a nigga in the mosque. No, that's too easy. You already get that crazy cousin that's a Muslim or Hebrew Israelite. So I would like to see a black Buddhist as a star, or maybe the side character.
But we don't have to have any kind of religion. It don't have to be anything about religion.
Nah, but black people like.
You see, Power is the furthest thing from religion, though.
Listen, I knew what time it was when that man pulled out a gun at
the closest thing to religion in the Power series is BMF, with the mama going to church every week. That's like the closest thing to religion.
What do you call Wait, okay. I'm about to say we can't use I'm about to use P Valley with the mama who's a.
See, that's on Stars too, but that's not a 50 Cent show.
Yeah, that's.
But what about it?
I would say the mama. She does. She's a preacher. It's her preacher. Down in the valley with a hoe get naked.
Acrimony was good until that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. The movie start the first 30,
Taraji
45 minutes
P.
be straight. And then after that is just what?
Taraji P was not acting in that. Taraji P wasn't acting. That was actually Taraji P. That was Taraji P.
Oh,
That
that was her personally.
was, just like listen, y'all think. Listen,
But if you think
y'all,
about it, most black actors, like even the popular ones, most black actors, like the more popular ones. I'm not talking about like the C-level ones, but like your Nia Long and all,
I
all of
like
them. They have all been in a Tyler Perry movie at
yes,
least
they have.
once, or at least.
See, I think he when because mind you, it takes a while for Hollywood to pick up black actors. Shout out to Viola Davis. When in doubt, Tyler Perry it out. Take your ass to Tyler Perry. You'll put your ass to work. Oh, you need some work?
But now we got the opposite happen with the Power universe. Now I'm starting to see those actors on different shows. Because remember, like they were all a lot of them were unknown actors, and
Yes.
now, as a matter of fact, Southwest T, the dude that plays Southwest T, and the girl that got killed, that was like the not the informant, but she was like a mole. Her, I can't think of her name on the show, but they are actually in a movie, ironically enough, on Lifetime, and she's playing Mary J. Blige. Because Mary J. Blige got a movie about her life, and I guess he must be playing Casey, maybe.
Mary J can't play Mary J. I mean, shit, she can play.
Mary J. You know what's funny? I think that's why I don't like Monet. Going back to Monet or Rock, I think that's because Mary J. play Mary J. Like it's not believable to me.
Listen, all I'm saying is this. All I'm saying is this. Mary J is not.
Wasn't Kane or Tyler Perry? Probably. I'm not going to say yes or no. He probably was.
Mary J is not acting. See, that is exactly that is Mary J. Y'all, Mary J is not acting.
Right. It's like her name is Monet, but she playing Mary. Like she
See,
just.
Mary J is not acting, y'all. That is how Mary J is, y'all. Mary J is like that. Just the thing, if she could kill her husband that she's paying alimony to, she would kill that nigga. Listen, I think that's her motivation of her character. I want you every day. You think of how you paying that nigga, and literally she said, "Got it. I'm gonna kill these motherfuckers." I was like, "Yup."
But when the show first started and she got on there, I was like, at first I was kind of like, I don't know if I'm feeling
Skeptical.
this.
I
At first I was like, I don't know if I'm feeling this because I'm not liking Mary J's character. But I think when they started kind of expanding with Ghost and the son a little more and the friend, I was like, all right, But yeah, Gabrielle, Gabrielle Union wasn't that 4 little girls or the family that prayed. One of them. See, I don't even know so many of them.
Gabrielle Union. Her show that she made her bad was Mary Jane, where she was a news
That's what it was.
girl.
But was that a Tyler Perry show?
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
That was on BET. What you mean? Gabby Union was in movies. She was in Bad Boys with Will Smith.
Oh God. Mm-hmm.
Jada, right? Jada, don't say Jada name too loud. All the freaking red pillars was gonna come in here and start crying about Jada. So
You got canceled by they'll let her go. Gabrielle has had an extensive resume. She's had Bring It On, Bad Boys 2, Being Mary Jane, which is her TV show. That was from 2013 to 2019. She had
I didn't even know that show was on there that long.
She Provided a Dozen, Cradle to the Grave, Breaking In, Daddy's Little Girls. Actually that was a Tyler Perry movie.
Okay.
And so Think Like a Man, LA's Finest, Perfect Fine, Deliver Us from Evil.
Angela Bassett, I think she was in a couple Tyler Perry shows.
So I think she's pretty much had everybody. He's pretty much had everybody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Angela Bassett's been in some Tyler Perry movies. Omar Epps.
There's no way you could have been a black actor and not have played.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
There's no. So I don't think it's almost impossible for you to be a black actor and not have played under Tyler Perry. I think it's almost impossible now. It's almost impossible for you to have skipped under that.
I would agree.
So I mean, pretty much
So
you got.
you know what? I don't know if he's gonna change the format because now that I think about it, I mean, he already has some shows on BET. I don't know if they're syndication or what, but he already has some shows on BET.
So yeah.
So I don't know if he's necessarily going to change the format, or it could just be an investment.
So yeah, he pretty much got it like that. Um,
You know, Puffy has alcohol, 50 Cent has power,
yeah,
Tyler Perry has movies and shows. And what does Ice Cube have?
he has basketball. He does. He has basketball, and Shaq has car insurance and car washes, and also shout out to Walmart. He ain't leaving Walmart. Shaq is not leaving Walmart. No, listen, them people they love his Shaq sneakers, which literally the same people that make Jordans, his sneakers get made in the same factory. That's
But
just
if you
crazy.
think about it, back in the day, those was mainstream sneakers, though. If you
Shaq sneakers.
recall, when he was playing, those sneakers was right up there with the Jordans.
So he literally. So that is a thing. What's another person?
We said Rick Ross already. Rick Ross
Yeah.
got Wingstop and Checkers, and I think he
No,
got some other
now,
shit too.
and you know what? That's crazy, Doug.
But
Because
what is Revolt? Like, what is it? Does anyone watch Revolt?
and see, you know who you want to know who debunked that? Charlemagne. Charlemagne was like, "Yo, nobody watches Revolt. Nobody watches Revolt."
I mean, even that's the same thing with Jay. Oh God, I don't want to say Jay-Z because I might get like unalived or something. But
Don't say that, Dave. Listen,
but
see, y'all not see how scary Jay. God damn, you can't even say the man's name. Y'all see how scary that is? If you say his name, you can. Woo, boy. Listen, boy, Jay-Z must got some good friends in places, boy. But we can't say his name.
no, but he had, what did he have? He had Title. That's what it was. It was called Title. And then I think he sold it. And then he sold it.
I think he's about to hit one.
He got Ace of Spades, I think. I think he got Ace of Spades.
It's a mixed bag. I mean,
listen,
honestly,
he got a lot. Neither one of them have to do anything ever again. So
Beyonce, if y'all think Beyonce's on tour, but she wants to be on tour, but she really don't need to be on tour anymore. She's only on tour because if y'all smart, and I'm gonna show y'all this. Beyonce,
she bringing her daughter out. That's what this is about.
Beyonce has Ivy on stage in Dubai and all those places. And so, when I was telling this to somebody, if you notice, you don't see Beyonce's not really dancing anymore.
I hear that she had a surgery on her foot a few months ago, though, and it might not have fully healed. But yeah, I noticed that too. I was like, I mean, shit, she's still doing 5,000,000% better than what I would ever do in a lifetime. So I mean,
Beyonce is a machine, so we don't count what she can do.
Right. I mean, even if she's not, but I mean, neither is Janet. Look at, if you've seen Janet shows, like I remember going to the Velvet Rope tour, and I went to the All For You tour. That in the late 90s versus Janet now is, I mean, Beyonce is in her 40s.
Yep. Listen, if you're going, listen, I would only go to Janet Jackson.
Wait. Soul Train. He owns Soul. What? Soul Train's still around?
Well, he will own it.
I didn't even know that was still a thing, but all right.
Nobody dances. Only people that dance on beat boy dancers and bebop dancers.
He said Tyler Perry owns 3 media entities: VH1, BET, and Soul Train was bought by BET. No, I thought those were by Viacom. Maybe it was
by Viacom. Those are owned by Viacom. Now he'll own 2 of them. He'll own Viacom's their own entity, but he'll own BET and VH1.
But I don't think he has anything to do with VH1.
No, he's buying. He's going to own it. He's buying that also.
That's what the thing said?
Yeah. I got you. Yeah, he's buying. Listen. That's why he's breaking history, because nobody's ever done something like this, especially a black person. There you go. Tyler Perry reportedly makes history as the first African American to own 2 major networks. And the 2 major networks.
They selling them as They selling them as a twofer. He probably got a 2-for-1, because I mean, who the fuck cares about VH1? VH1 was always like in MTV shadow, like even way back when. Like VH1 was always in MTV shadow. Like it was like MTV would come out with a show, and then VH1 would come out with something similar like a year later.
That's why I said. That's why I'm not really too caught off guard for that. Like I get it. Like especially, I think he's buying at a good time when they're not doing so hot, and he's like, "Hey, I'll tell you what, I will get it. I'll buy it from y'all since y'all ain't making no money, and I'll make it work." That's how. That's honestly how.
Listen, Wild and Out is never going to go off the air because how else is Nick Cannon going to pay for all his kids?
Listen, I'm telling you right now.
Was Nick Cannon in it? I think Nick Cannon was probably in a Tyler Perry movie too.
Yes. Now here's the funny thing in bringing up Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon was trying to start a band with 11 of his kids, which I don't know how you're gonna do that, but some of them think.
He was trying to be like the Jacksons.
Yeah, but he was trying to start a band with 11 of his kids. But the problem with that is that first of all, Mariah Carey already shut that down.
Because I don't think she wants her kids like in the industry or anything like that.
No, she already listen. Mariah Carey. Listen, y'all. Nick Cannon makes nowhere close to the same amount. Nick's nowhere close to the amount of money Mariah Carey makes.
Mariah Carey come out once a year and like 1 month a year and fucking makes.
She come out once a year and makes what he makes a year. She does one show, and literally that's Nick Cannon's whole paycheck that he pays himself and everybody on Wild and Out. So pretty much, I'm pretty sure even all them kids. Well, not them kids. I'm pretty sure Mariah Carey's kids make more money than everybody, and that's not even clout. Y'all think Nick Cannon don't got to pay for Mariah Carey's kids? Y'all do y'all damn mind. Text brings up no. Viacom owned B.T. B.T. brought Soul Train from Mad Vision, so Perry owned Soul Train. Its assets become because he owned B.T. Because he's mainly going after B.T. But I mean. The thing about it, why it's smart, is because BET Plus is what's predominantly bringing game the money.
That's true. There is the Soul Train Awards and stuff. Oh, here it is, right here. Yeah, that Soul Train acquired by BET.
Thank you for that.
That was back in 2016. That was BET acquired that, and they have the Soul Train Awards. That's right. But who the fuck still watches award shows? So.
I don't watch that shit. Listen, y'all, they lost me. They lost me when they took off the Source Awards. And the only reason I want to watch the Source
Awards, that's pretty much what's his name, but that's Suge Knight's fault. They couldn't. They couldn't keep having the Source Awards, bro. Listen. Between Biggie and Tupac and Suge Knight,
y'all niggas made the Source Awards. I don't care how y'all could try to say it was hot. Listen, boy, people went there like they were going to the Players Ball or Joe's Chicken and Grill, and literally. I don't know. It's after a certain hour, people just start taking off their earrings, taking off their rings, taking off their shoes, and they knew shit was about to pop off.
The most infamous speech, what is it? Come to death. You don't want to be all in your videos dancing. Come to death row. Wasn't that the Source Awards?
Yup. hey, I love it with
Joe Budden got beat up during the Source Awards.
Man, listen, Joe Budden. When doesn't Joe Budden get it? Joe Budden. Listen, bro. When the next Source Awards. If that ever does come back.
I mean, you said when someone was going to die. Didn't Tupac or Biggie, one of them died after the Source Awards?
Listen, I think that's when they knew that, hey, man, we might get one less. We got one less Source Award left than us. Nobody want to go to no show and get their ass beat.
I don't think The Shy is a Tyler Perry show.
No, that's not. That's not. His. Someone was going to die at the Source Award. Somebody always going to die at the Source Award. That's why we watch it. We just want to know who's going to die. That's what we're watching. We just want to see who's gonna get clipped. Lena,
Red Pill does not like Lena White. That is who created that show. Lena Waithe is who created that show.
Dr. Dre did get stabbed. NWA, Dr. Dre was trying to keep up with Suge, and Suge Knight is on a whole different fuckery level.
But I mean, look where Dr. Dre is, and look where Diddy is. Look where Suge Knight is. I mean, we can say what you will about Dr. Dre. I mean, I know, from what I understand, he may or may not. Allegedly, he's not a nice person. But I mean, look where he's at, though, and look where Suge Knight is.
And may God keep Suge Knight behind bars for all of our sakes.
He ain't getting out.
Listen, for the sake of humanity. Y'all rappers better come together like the great nations and keep that nigga behind bars and drop every murder charge of whoever died on that
I
nigga.
will say this though, in regards to the Shy, though, because you said yeah, so that is not a Tyler Perry show. But however, Tyler Perry has probably bankrolled a lot of things on the back end that as maybe a secret, a quiet investor or whatever. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if she went and kissed the ring. I'm not saying she did or didn't. I'm just so she could have went and kissed the ring. He could have gave her some money to keep filming. Who knows? So I mean, there have been things that he has bankrolled on the back end.
Mm-hmm. I would definitely agree. I would definitely agree to that. That is a big thing. That do I think he can make some more films? Yes. Do I think he can make some more movies? I think this also will open the door for other people, whether y'all agree with their lifestyles or not, or other groups to come in. Like, listen, man, don't if it ain't fucking with you, why worry about it? If it's not fucking with you, don't worry about it. Worry about getting your bag together. Worry about getting in there and getting your money and being on your purpose. Understand it. That's how me and Jay, when we first started doing B.M.T., that's one of the main things. Hey, don't worry about them. We just do us. That's shit. Somebody said, B.M.T., they're talking about Jay be like, Joe. We got 5 topics we gotta do. Oh, okay.
So Tex Vor said that BET and VH1 was bought for 400 million, which is cheap, since BET was sold for 3 billion. Damn.
No, no, I don't believe that.
No, it might have been though.
I doubt that. I that listen, that's some no, that's some bull. I don't know. I don't. First of all, you got to drop me the source of where you found that at, because ain't no way you're gonna tell me 400 million. Little that's impossible, because VH1, even with the shows and stuff connected to it by itself,
Nope.
like
How much did Viacom? He's right.
where the fuck y'all pulling this from? Where y'all pull? I need to know where y'all pulling this from.
He's right, dear. Sorry.
Who the fuck is this nigga?
I had Googled how much did Viacom buy BET for.
Now, how much VH1 worth now?
So Viacom buys BET for $2.3 billion in stock back in 2000. Damn, and that was $2,000. Like back in the year 2000.
I don't believe it.
Bro, it's literally on money.cnn,
I see it.
ABC News, LA
Yeah, it's right.
Times.
That's all it was worth.
Yeah, Bob Johnson sold BET. So that's this is saying. So he sold BET for 2 billion. Yeah, he only got 400. Damn. I don't know. Is that good or bad? Or is it because? But you know what? That could be a multitude of things. That could also be because cable and people aren't watching like traditional cable anymore.
But see, here's
So
the thing about it, and I apologize for that text. You're right. I apologize. You're right. I can own
one
up when
thing about us, we gonna Google something.
we
So
gonna. Oh yeah, listen, bro. Hey, we don't do emotion. We do fact. Hey, when you say something to me or Jay, that girl be right there. Joe. Oh, okay. All right. Shit. Guess you got that right. You won that today. So, I'm gonna say this one. I'm not mad for Bob giving up BET, and I'm gonna say why. I know some of y'all go, this is controversial, but there was a lot of shit happening behind closed doors. And he was saying he was always stressed out. He was always having problems. He was always being undermined. Because mind you, you're a whole billionaire. You can't catch and see everything. And every time there's something happen, mind you, they don't go after the little fish. They go after the big fish. So when they do something on your set,
hold on one
they,
second.
they blame you.
Huh?
So
Is it?
that's
No.
something that y'all gotta
I
understand.
think he did it because I
Bob.
heard them knocking on that other doors too. It wasn't just us.
So that's something that I understand that Bob. I think he was just ready. Bob Johnson would sold BT for 2 million for 2 billion. Yeah, he got his billion and got out. It was just pretty stressful. Like I think that's the thing about it when everybody talks about being an owner. but don't understand the stressors of being an owner. 2 billion around that time when he got it, I think he owns a hotel. He owns a hotel or a few hotels. Now Tyler Perry, he's a lot younger, and I think he's up for the task. That and also he's going to be doing streaming. He's not going to give that up. So it's going to be all right.
I gotta go.
Yeah, I'm about to cut it now. I'm about to cut now anyway.
All right, I'll let you later.
So okay. But other than that, you guys, I thank y'all for coming through. Thank y'all for supporting us. We appreciate y'all. Much love to y'all. Thank you for my co-host Jay for coming up here and just helping us out. Thank you, Tex, for the good information. Thank everybody for giving me good information and just being a good support. I'm B.M.T. Peace.